Alright everybody, what's happening? Dev McCaff here. I am here today to bring you some information regarding UFC 4 coming out next month. So basically I got here some information straight from the director, Brian Hayes. Obviously he's the guy who has been in charge of all of the UFC games since EA started making them. So the first big thing to note is that EA Sports UFC 4 is getting rid of Ultimate Team, which in my personal opinion is a absolute fantastic decision. I have no time for it. Not since they've changed it to UFC 3's version of Ultimate Team. I hated it. To be honest, I didn't even really like it in UFC 2. I played it a lot in UFC 2, but I didn't enjoy it. So absolutely fantastic. Great to see that's out of the game. I would just love to see Ultimate Team out of all of the EA Sports games, to be honest. He goes on to talk about how it's two people in the cage essentially. MMA is technically not a team game, blah 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 blah. So his reasonings for it are fantastic. The fact that the number of people who played it compared to the number of people that played other game modes is frighteningly small compared is another great reason. So again, absolutely delighted that's gone. So some questions that he answered is, can we expect to see major changes to career mode, as you can see? And what he says essentially is that they've made a brand new sort of story. You get to be more involved, you get to make more decisions, and the way that you build your fighter really does matter this year. So I'm really, really glad to see that. I have been dying for a really good career mode. It's mainly what I play on UFC. I do like to play online sometimes, but just the connection sucks a lot of the time, and I feel like whenever someone else is the host, they've got the advantage big time to win. So very glad to see that they're making a massive change to career mode. Okay, what are the biggest updates to UFC 4's gameplay? A key update this year is the expansion of RPM technology. That is absolutely fantastic to hear. So, as stated here, they introduced it in UFC 3 to the striking and locomotion, and what an absolute fantastic difference this has made from UFC 2 to UFC 3. So, absolutely delighted to hear it's now in UFC 4. Hopefully, that is included in the grappling completely, not just like the clinch, because I know as it says here, in the new fluid clinch system, I know they've completely rehauled the clinch system. So let's hope they've did the same to the grappling. I didn't personally get to play the beta, devastated about that, but let's just hope. Okay, what changes can be expected to grappling? Now, personally for me, my biggest problem with UFC 3, and genuinely the reason I don't play online is because I just do not enjoy, one, the people that spam terrible combinations that you can't stop, and of course the grappling. Now I'm not terrible at grappling. I'm perfectly good at it. I know how to do it. I know all the buttons. I know all the denials, everything. But as soon as someone who's very good at the game has you down, you can't really do much. I've numerous times faked and then went to go the opposite way, and they already have the deny, even though it was a fake transition. But whatever. Stupid game. Hopefully they've absolutely fixed this in UFC 4. But what he's saying is, grappling was definitely a major focus basically a focus for the team. I'm not too sure what the grappling assist option is, but basically they're saying it's a lot more simpler. The legacy controls are still available for experienced players, and they've added a bunch of new ground animations. So let's hope that this means people can't just hold you on the ground and spam deny, because that's all it is. People who play on the ground are not good at the game. I truly believe that. Okay, what changes can be expected to be on takedowns? Based on the community feedback, takedowns were another area of gameplay that we updated. Now, I will say, I actually quite like the takedowns. I didn't like that you had to sort of hold the button. I think it should be more so timed, and you shouldn't be punished for like good timing, because sometimes you could still like deny it. Anyway, they've expanded the RPM technology once again, and let's just hope that the takedowns are just way better. There's better animations, it's just way more logical, and if it's perfectly timed, it should be an automatic takedown. New game modes, there, we'll just leave that for when the game comes out. It's a stupid online title they basically brought in, and the combination of weight classes which they already had, except for obviously you can do flyweights against heavyweights, but that is a fun concept, so I will actually be trying out that myself, but probably not too often. Online mode, blah blah blah, blah blah. Microtransactions, right, okay, that's the big one. Are there microtransactions in UFC 4? Yes, but only for cosmetic items. Now, NHL, EA Sports NHL also went down this route, and it's actually really good. You can't buy anything. You can, I think you can buy on this. Yeah, sorry. So they're saying that you can buy it, but you can also earn absolutely everything in the game, which is great because, again, NHL, you can unlock everything just by playing. So I really like that. I like that he's actually stated that you can unlock Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua by completing career mode. So happy about that. Happy that he's letting the customers know exactly what they can do, so that people aren't getting messed around with their money. Updated customization options. Okay, good. Customization was a major focus. This was something I mentioned on my wish list numerous times. Really, really wanted this to be focused on. So, we wanted players to have more freedom to express their personalities and creativity. So that's good. We've added over 1,600 new pieces of earnable gear. That is fantastic to hear. Absolutely brilliant. And over 120 emotes. Again, fantastic. Using the all-new connected player mode. I wonder what that's like. I'd really like to see that. Players can complete challenges, earn experiences, and unlock rewards. That can only be a good thing. I am really happy about that. Will there be an increase in tutorial options? I'm not too worried about this, but I think it would also be really, really good for new players, or even just experienced players that want to work on something. So I'm very happy about this. There are no plans to have UFC 4 on PSC. Don't care about that. I was about to mention next-gen consoles. Currently, we are not working on UFC 4 for next-gen consoles. We're focusing on finalising the game for current consoles. What we can say is that we are incredibly excited about new technology and possibilities that can come with it. Hopefully they do decide to go to next-gen consoles, because I do not want to be stuck on PS4 playing UFC. Because I know for a fact I'm going to get the PlayStation 5 as soon as it releases. Do you know what? This might actually be, and this is just random, this could be because they currently don't have a contract with Xbox or PlayStation 5 yet. So possibly in the future they're just waiting on a contract being negotiated first. But we'll see what happens with that. Why wasn't UFC 4 announced at EA Play? The situation with COVID-19 pandemic created some complications around our launch plans. Okay, that's fine. During the period of uncertainty, we partnered with the UFC to plan our official reveal during the big UFC fight card, which was really good. Being great partners, they put together a truly massive pay-per-view. That pay-per-view was fantastic, by the way. If anybody watched it, fantastic card. Really enjoyed it. So there's a bunch of random questions here. Can we get updated character models? Blah blah blah. This would be really good. AI improvements needed. Let's see. More realistic stand-up as strikers sometimes shoot for takedowns. I don't actually really see that too often. Also, stand-up strikers are going to sometimes shoot for takedowns. It's MMA. That happens. I don't know why he's really complaining about that. Guy's posting a lot actually. But that's it for today's video, guys. Hopefully I helped you out with some of the information. Hopefully this video gets out there. Watch my other videos. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Have a good day.